another Ryan's Remarks, bringing you frequently asked topics and questions in sales and marketing. This week I want to talk about something I was researching a couple weeks ago when I was doing a speech, and I found it very interesting. Most of the major research institutions have agreed we now have a fifth defined generation, and this is important to us in sales and marketing. So let's just recap them. The newest generation, and for by and large, this is going to be what everybody agrees to, is called Gen Z, and that is born in 1997 and later, that generation. So that is actually my kids who were born in 99, 02, and my youngest 07. So we have the silent generation, which I like to call the radio generation, what they grew up with. We have the boomers, very large generation, grew up with television. You have Gen Z, that's my generation, right slap dab in the middle of all of this, small generation. Then we have the millennials. We've been talking about the millennials forever, but it's important to know that some of the oldest millennials, based on the research and these categories and defined dates, are now upwards to 37, 38, with the younger ones being 23 to 24. So we can't say everybody's a millennial, so hopefully you'll like this, millennials. And now we have Gen Z, and Gen Z is entering the workforce again, born roughly, people agree, starting in 1997. So I just find that very interesting. Often we know generations do not repeat what the generation in front of them does. So it will be interesting to see what my kids do. They're two generations apart. I was talking to a family member the other day who's in the boomer generation, and we should be paying attention to trends. No one is going to be put in a little box based on their generation or their personality type or whatever, but what trends do we see based upon how people grew up? So silent generation grew up with the radio, boomers with television, my generation with the MTV, cable TV, if you will, millennials with the internet, and Gen Z pretty much with on-demand GPS, phone at their fingertips. How does that matter? How does that play out? We have to think about how we sell, how we market, and how we communicate. And again, don't put everybody in a basket, but keep this in mind, as now we know there's another agreed upon generation, generally called Generation Z, coming strongly soon into the workforce and just beginning now. This has been another Ryan's Remarks. Hope you find this helpful, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks, everybody.